Hello everyone, my name is Webweaver, and that's not my dog barking if you can hear it. Welcome back to the month of Moriko. I apologize for the wah having a little bit of an absence. It's been absent. Okay, nobody's ever seen it. You were walking down the street, you passed the Daily World of Horror, you wouldn't know a thing. You know, I've just been trying to rush and get all my Dawn Trail prep work done. And listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. I put Dawn Trail prep off until the very last second, and it absolutely sucks because I have missed out on several things that I wanted to do, including I never got the PvP armor set. Like, I mean, I could theoretically try to get it done before maintenance, but I think that's literally impossible. I'm like rank 15, you need to be rank 25. I had like 4 months to do it, I just never did, you know? And it's like, you know, we do a little encoding overloaded as a treat, you know? You haven't experienced it in a few days, I haven't experienced it in a few days, maybe a little bit of encoding overloaded is just what the doctor ordered. But, every time I see somebody wearing a piece of that armor, I'm gonna be so salty at myself specifically because I had 4 months to do it. I was like, I'll do it before Dawn Trail. I'll do it before Dawn Trail. I'll do it before Dawn Trail. And then I'm like, oh shit, I didn't even work on my alt at all. I'll do that before Dawn Trail. And then it's like 3 weeks before Dawn Trail, and I'm like, ah, shit. And so here we are. You know, I in some regard hate timed content like that, and it's sort of like a slippery slope Falaki, because it's like, I started playing the game in Shadowbringers, right? And there were a shit ton of PvP mounts that I'll just never be able to get. Hello? You're just chilling? She's just looking at me. She's doing a little bark. How rude. It's not like you can hear the other dogs barking, but you just spiritually want to join in. Beer Festival, I guess we just do Thaumaturgy Teacher right off the bat. So we're doing Medical History Moriko Athiolazeth, by the way, with random perks, just so you know. But yeah, no, it's like, there are just so many PvP mounts that I'll never be able to get, and there's like PvP armor sets that I can't get either, that were just in the game, and then they left the game before, like, I started playing. So, you know, on one hand, I just, like, it feels bad, you know? Because I would have liked to get those mounts. There's some really cool mounts in that. The, oh god, what is it called? The Dreadnought? Like, the Dreadnought had a mount. There were a lot of, like, Magitech Garlean-style mounts. And then there were some, like, machine, like, Ozzy's Law mounts, I'm pretty sure, too. I got one of them, the Watermelon, but regardless, I'm a little bit salty about PvP. Because, like, here's the thing, I don't enjoy PvP, but I enjoy the rewards, so I'll do it, you know what I mean? Oh, God. Can we do 90-90? Okay, hold on, we can do 100... No, we have Thaumaturgy Teacher after this? You son of a... You piece. We have to use Mind Drain. Thank God we have Mind Drain, by the way. What if I use Mind Drain twice? I don't want to use Mind Drain twice. But what else do you want me to do? We could throw a bandage, I guess. That's not the ideal of what we're working with here, but... You know... We can ball. I can play ball. I can go the distance. Village and mansion are doomed. Well, I mean, we might as well go ahead and just make the village safe for now, but before we leave the mystery, we should probably throw it on the mansion. I don't remember, because I was mostly just scanning to see, like, what mysteries I wanted to do first and second, so I'll be honest with you, I wasn't really, like, you know, paying that much attention to the other mysteries, because typically, like, oh, you know, unless it was painting, but, you know. I think we had Wordless Ward. I'll be honest with you, I think we had Wordless Ward. I'll take the Doom penalty there. Also, for some reason, my headphones are falling off my head. I don't know why. And so I'm just gonna take them off because I've listened to the hospital investigation mystery theme for 80 goddamn years, okay? I feel like I can take my headphones off there. I don't know why my headphones are falling off my head, but they are. It's very annoying. They weren't doing that earlier. But here we are. So second enemy gore-covered student, by the way. Don't get it twisted. That has entered my vernacular now. I'm trying not to say it as much, but I have been thinking about don't get it twisted, like a lot. I mean, I think you just kind of like, just like take the damage, right? Like you just feel, I mean, you don't feel good about it, but you're only taking 2 stamina damage. So, you know, you can kind of just live your life there. Such a kidder, by the way. I don't know, there we go. That's the right one to turn on. I accidentally turned on, nemuplayer.exe girls frontline, which, you know, don't need to do that anytime soon. I'm out of the Gacha mines currently, thank you. I'm currently free from the Gacha mines. I haven't played a Gacha game in a while. Very happy about that. Alright, that we can't block and we can't dodge, so, you know, you're gonna take a little bit of, badly bleeding. You piece. I will get that taken care of with a bandage. And now you can see the game again. When I have free time to play a video game, I'm gonna be real with you, when I have free time to play a video game, I want to play basically Final Fantasy XIV. Or now, because, you know, we're on the evil arc, I do enjoy a bit of Briar in League of Legends. And so, you know, when I got free time, I feel like I want to do one of those things. I've also been getting back into FTL Multiverse. I unlocked the Equinoid Cruiser, the one with Ellie. That was pretty cool. That storyline was crazy, by the way. I was not expecting that, but it was cool. And that also made me realize that I'm probably missing out on a lot of content because I didn't really know that you could, like, talk to your unique crew members like that, and then they could lead you on quests. Let's see, Ramen. Also, Ellie is ridiculously overpowered, by the way. Like, yeah, you can't control her, but she can just punch a door, and it instantly breaks, no matter what durability of door it is. Fear Festival, Crimson Cape, Rancid Ramen. Okay, I'm a little bit more locked in now. I mean, we got Fame with Fear Festival, so you kind of just run it down, right? Like, you kind of just run it down Fear Festival, and you just, like, pick a god and pray, and you feel pretty good about that. I would like anybody. 2 funds, huh? Can we make that happen? I believe we can. We are not on random item statistics. Now, if we get an ally who also wants funds, who's better than Masafumi, we're gonna cry ourselves asleep a little bit tonight, because I don't have any way of making money for 4% attack speed. So, we're gonna be a little bit sad about that. And, you know, Masafumi is, y'all got any good allies? We have abysmal dog shit. Oh no, it's over. Are we really only getting 4% attack speed? I mean, 4%, 8% attack speed is better than nothing. I would have preferred to have 12% attack speed, but, you know, it is what it is. Don't be reason. Oh. Money moment? I don't have any funds, bro. I just sold them. I'm waiting for a jar of blood. Also, you can't sell funds. You buy things with funds, but you know what I mean, right? I wanted a free light source? I'm sorry. But also, like, we have medical history, so, like, everything is hasty aid, you know what I mean? So, I'm a little bit more forgiving of that, because it's like every combat encounter we could die, you know? You ever think about that? Combat in this game is pretty lethal. Yeah, I kind of lock it in like that, and you miss, and you cry yourself to sleep, and you lose the game because you missed, and you've missed a lot of attacks that you should have hit, and you're just gonna die. You're just gonna keel over and die. Now, we do not want a boss here. We very much so just want to leave this mystery immediately. Listen, -2 perception for +2 strength and +2 dexterity is usually one of the best deals you'll ever make in your goddamn life. Thank you so much. Get me out of this mystery, please. My speedrun, etc., etc. You know, normally that trade-off is one of the best that you'll ever make in your life. But, unfortunately, we're playing a character who is very good with the perception stat, you know? You want to level up your perception on Moriko. That's important. So, that's what we're gonna do, gamers. I don't know why I leveled that when we could have done Mind Drain on the next combat encounter. Ooh, Akamanto, kind of scary. Mermaids, ramen. Like, mermaids is just don't do it last so we can cure the burn. But we probably want to... I almost want to save ramen for last. Like, the only reason I don't want to do Akamanto right now is because our stamina is 6. And I don't really feel like healing. And I would like to have, like, a... I feel like this is an easy mystery, so we can kind of just, like, chill out for a little bit. Now, our brace is going to be better. I don't know if that counts as better. But here we are. Okay, that wasn't the hasty aid, by the way. That was just being unlucky. So, what do you want to do? What do you want to do here with that just happening? I mean, it kind of works out a little bit as long as you don't get another damage down of some kind. And then we can just do this for 9? That feels really awkward and really bad. Like, you don't like that at all. And we have to spend our resources that we would use to heal our stamina in order to get rid of this. And I want to get rid of the broken bone as well, I'll be real with you, but oh my god. Yep. I'm not happy about this. Not in the slightest. Me and a cult diary Rutsu. I want to save the painkiller for as long as possible, but I don't think we're going to be able to save it. I think we got to use it. Like, if we could enter a combat with desperation, that'd go kind of hard, but money I didn't have. I mean, I'd take peace of mind in a jar. Any day of the week at this point. All day, every day. Oh, jeez. I mean, in theory, that gets us there. It's not guaranteed, though, so... We've missed a lot already. So I'm a little... Just a teeny tiny bit nervous. Just an eensy tiny bit nervous. Just a little bit nervous. Our health stats are in remiss right now. This is timeline A. So no Innsmouth looks sad. And here we are, you know? It really is. It's look who it is. We need to take stamina here. Mind Drain is going to be, like, impeccable for fighting Akamanto. I think we do Akamanto now. And then we just heal, and then we use painkillers, and we rest if we need to. And then we can finish with Rancid Ramen as, like, an easy mystery, like an easy W. I don't know why I didn't immediately go get the burn cured. And it's a combat, too. So, you know, you're probably just gonna run here, yeah? Probably just gonna run here. We've got the Doom for it. It's Mystery 4, 50% Doom. We're feeling okay with that. I will be more than happy to rest right now. And, I mean, I kind of just want, like... should I sell the painkiller to... Should I sell the painkiller just so that we can get rid of the burn? Like, it feels awful. Oh my god. I mean, thank god it's a doll nurse, but, like, come on, man. You just kind of hate to see it, right? So many combat encounters, B2B, and by so many, I mean 2. Precisely 2. Exactly 2. Only 2? We're just practicing our movement here. Listen, it's not the animation. The damage goes out immediately. And I will be taking some extra branches here from the hospital. Because, I mean, listen, if you went to a hospital and you just saw broken bottles littering the floor, you would have, rightfully so, several concerns. But with the combined effort of Moriko and her friend the doll nurse, they can figure it out together. You know, just get this mind wipe out of here. We can recover via mind drain on Akamanto if we so wish. This is a crazy level up. Like, I don't even know what to say. I want to take Doomed already, even though we're gonna go kind of hard on... I mean, Daddy's Girl is also really good. I think you want to take both of them. And because your stats are dog shit, I mean, maybe you even would want to take Daddy's Girl. Because, I mean, listen, it's only 4 stamina, but you can take 9 from the Lighthouse, so anything that helps mitigate it, you know? I mean, Jesus. I don't want to go into Akamanto with a burn. But, like, I don't know what you want me to do. Like, we're gonna go to the History Club. I'm gonna get a demon mask. And then I'm gonna put a broken bottle in a suitcase. And then I'm gonna sell the demon mask. Just so that I can afford to get the burn taken care of, right? And you're thinking to yourself, oh, what about the broken bone? I wish we could get rid of the broken bone. But unfortunately, right now, we can't. Oh, yeah, we did burn that down. So we're not going to be able to get any more allies. I probably should have thought about that earlier. I mean, I kind of hate this. We got to go with the sanity because we have Doomed already, and we're going to mind drain this fool, so... You know, that works for me. So we should be at 12 right now. So this is 11, and then this is 10. That is correct. Now, we can realistically do... I mean, 14, I guess, but that's still, like, a percentage chance. I mean, yeah, you want to send it? Sure. Feel pretty decent about that one. Heart of Darkness moment, so... You're a little bit concerned about the Heart of Darkness, but... You know, we were already fighting an Eldritch God, so... What's one more, specifically really, really bad issue on the agenda? Me and the most expensive one, Rutsu. You take a sip. Is that blood? No way. Crazy. Now, I did say I would take Peace of Mind earlier, but, I mean, there's no reason for me not to just take Jar of Blood and then eat the painkillers, the whole bottle. The whole bottle in one serving. Don't do that. Don't do that. Follow the instructions on the bottle. Take a bath or back out. Does this really matter? I don't really think this matters. Like, I feel like you can press any button there and it doesn't change the timeline. Now, it might butterfly affect the timeline, but, like, the actual action itself does not change the timeline. It's like your timeline has, like, seeded RNG, and that's one of the ways that you can tell what kind of, like, IRL life run you've got going on right now, right? If you pick one option, that means that you've got this seed. If you pick the other option, you've got the other seed. It doesn't affect, like, the outcome is the same for both timelines, for both IRL timelines, right? You pick the option on the left, your timeline A. You pick the option on the right, your timeline B. You know, it's the same result, but it butterflies and affects the rest of the timeline in ways that you do not yet understand. Well, that's a little bit counterproductive. But I suppose what we can do... I mean, we're never going to see folklore studies. I also don't think we're going to level up again. So I'm going to be honest with you. I think we just take stamina and we live our lives. With the Crestfallen Mask, we kind of have a little bit of wiggle room to where we can just kind of rest up. Even if we got time skipped there, we would still be pretty happy with how our Doom's at. Which is not something that I say very often, but I do think it's true. Now, I'm not really worried about the Lighthouse at all. We are actually taking 9 damage, but it doesn't really matter, because we're max health going into the Lighthouse anyways, or we're over the threshold where it can kill us. So I'm not particularly worried. We don't have Innsmouth look either, you know? So it doesn't... I think we're just okay. I think we're just certified okay, even though we are failing... We are literally failing upwards. Like, figuratively... Literally, we are failing upwards, and that is completely 100% a-okay. I mean, we just rolled it. We did. And we're gonna roll this guy. He doesn't stand a goddamn chance. I'm not even, like, you know, calculating, like, how or what's happening here. Like, he's just gonna die, you know? I don't have to... I don't have to tell you that he's gonna die. He is literally just going to die. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. We're gonna beat you to death. 4 seconds too slow, unfortunate, but you know what I will give you, because feeling a little bit bad that it was a quick episode, and I have to get back to Dawn Trail Prep, so we'll extend it a little bit with everybody's favorite segment. It's Pokidoku. Now, I did get to see this earlier. How on earth do you spell... Is it Gliscor? Yeah, Gliscor, that one. Flying Ground. And then... Graveler. Rock and Ground. Ground Dual Type. How about a Camerupt? Middle Evolution Dual Type. Middle Evolution Rock Type. I mean, there goes Graveler, right? But we could do Graveler Alola, right? Me and Graveler Rutsu. Middle Evolution Flying? That kind of sucks. I'm actually trying to think. I mean, is it just Staravia? Yeah, that's fine. Galar Flying. That's a little bit problematic, because I have to remember what Galar is. Rock Type. We can do a little bit of Geodude. Oh, Galar. My mistake. Yeah, no, I have no idea. Anything about Galar, I'm completely useless about Galar. Flying Galar. Is that just the Corva Squire? Corviknight? Okay. Rockruff. Is this Galar? No, it is not Galar. Dual-type Middle Evolution. Easiest shit of my life. Oh, we could just do, Ghastly. Not Ghastly, not Ghastly. It's not Gengar either. It's, Haunter. That's the one. Stojorner. Colossal. Okay. Zora Magdaros is Galar. I didn't know Dreadnought was a rock. And then dual-type Galar, you could just type... You could just type, you know... Wheezing, and you would have been fine. But anyways, thank you. Oh yeah, I guess like the legendary birds in their Galar form? Fair enough, fair enough. Pomo. You know what? No. This is brain poison. I don't need to know this. I don't need to know what a Pomo is, or a Dottler, or a Hakama-O, or a Trumbeak, okay? I don't need to know. I don't need to know what the hell those things are. But what I will say is thanks for watching, stay safe out there, and have a good one. Bye.